Alright, so we got Cedric. We're going out to the junkyard to pull some parts for the Audi. It's gonna be...
Hey Audi, buy another car.
Buy another Audi. That's an idea. Cedric, look. An Audi. With good fenders. Well, mostly.
Does it run?
Let's put it on the trailer.
Hit the brake!
Broke it. Fastest that Audi will ever move.
And you failed. So, just for due diligence, I tried to start the thing and it cranks, but it won't start. And we listened to it a bunch of times, and the fuel pump doesn't sound like it's priming. The fuse is right there, it's good. So we're gonna take a look at this relay real quick, see if I can feel it clicking, because this car might run. It's only got 150,000 miles on it. All right guys, so here's the deal. This is a 2001 Audi A4 1.8 turbo. Now, people who know the deal with my 2000 will know immediately that I bought this car for these headlights and these fenders. The fenders aren't perfect. This one has a little bit of a scuff, but it's a whole lot better than the made in Taiwan one that's on my car. I know there was a perfectly clean one at the junkyard. However, we're gonna delve into that because the steering wheel in there is also way nicer than mine. I want that. These headlights are $45 a piece, I think, at my junkyard. And the hood, or not the hood, the fenders are $20 or $25 a piece. The steering wheel is $25 or $30. And it has the iconic, oh, I don't have the key. It has the legendary missing center console cover that I couldn't find in a junkyard in the first place. An Audi OEM one is like $200 that I wanted for mine. Obviously these headlights are gonna need a little restoration, and we'll do that. My trunk has that big dent in it right here. I'll show you. Right there. The rear bumpers also got some damage on mine, but so does the one on this other car, so I don't think I'm gonna bother with pulling that. However, this rear trunk is straighter than mine, though it looks like somebody had a sticker on here maybe, and maybe tried to sand it off. I don't know what's going on there. So neither one of them's perfect, but I eventually would like to wrap that car, do something exciting with it. So swapping this is $110 by itself at the junkyard. I want to leave the Audi rings, but I think I might debadge the A4 1.8T. I just want the Audi rings because without it, mine over there looks like a Honda Accord. Okay, let's see, what else? All things considered, I have, you know, well, close to $400 in parts that I was going to try and get for my car anyway in this car. I paid $300 for it. Now here's the beauty part of that. This is a facelift B5. So the facelift B5 has a different climate control unit than the pre-facelift ones do, and you need the facelift one to put a double din stereo in a pre-facelift car, so people pay pretty good money for those. This one works great. That's a good $85 to $100. It is an automatic. It is front wheel drive. It is not a quattro. However, the shifters, I don't know, something about the automatic shifters, something goes wrong there. Everything lights up, everything works. The kid told me it drove fine before it wouldn't start anymore. The grill, maybe 20 bucks, I don't know. I'm just gonna basically take the things I need off of it. I'm gonna try and own it for no more than a month, and whatever doesn't get sold off of it, I'm gonna put it on the trailer, take those wheels off, because at worst we take the rubber off and we get 40 bucks to recycle them, and it's going to the recycle center, and I'll maybe get like 15 or 20 bucks out of what's left of the car. However, interestingly enough, the kid told me it had bad compression. He said something like 60, 30, 10, 10, which is really, really bad. But when it cranks, it sounds like it's got compression. So I was starting to wonder if he meant 160, 130, 110, 110. And he put a new fuel pump in it. He put new O2 sensors, which I'm going to take as well. However, I think O1s have a wide band. I believe mine is a narrow band. But at any rate, if I were to do the APR ECU or any sort of upgraded for tuning, I would need the wideband out of this one anyway, and those are about 85 bucks new, so there's that. He did a fuel pump, he did a fuel filter, he put a new battery in it, I believe he said. It had the little faceplate like cover, and I actually have to give a shout out to one guy who gave me one of those and the stock front lip for one, but this one's pretty broken. The battery cover and everything, that one in that car is really good. And also this one has the fog lights and all the plastic covers. This one's broken, but mine doesn't have them at all, so there's an upgrade. Mine, these, which is remarkable that both these cars even have the headlight washer covers, but mine have really bad clear coat peeling on them, so I'm going to take those off. The yellow ones, those ones go missing a lot because those just, it's kind of notorious that those come off, but with the yellow ones, I was told to keep a watchful eye, and mine only had one when I got it, and then someone stole it, the only one I had, and I was told specifically to keep a watchful eye on it because people with yellow Audis will steal those. I don't know if that's actually why they stole it. Somebody may be in on that meme and just stole it because they thought it was funny. At any rate, it went missing. Could have come flying off while I was driving, if I'm perfectly honest. But, like I said, the kid told me the compression was bad, but it still sounds like it has compression when it's cranking, and the fuel pump's not priming at all. You can't hear it, like I said. So I'm going to go buy a new fuel pump relay. We're going to dig that out, put that in real quick, and just see if it'll fire. Because if it fires, I can drive it and confirm that the turbo's good. I'll pull the turbo off and sell that too. So let's get in the other Audi. Alright, well, not only was the relay not in stock at that one, they're $32. So just for due diligence, I'm going to pull it out of this one since we know it works and put it into that one and try and fire it up. I just don't like messing with cars that I know work because I feel like karma's just going to bite me for touching it, and me just even looking at that relay is going to make it stop working. Alright, with a little cover piece taken off, 372 upside down, that is our fuel pump relay. So like I said, we know this car runs, so we're just going to swap them real quick. I'll just swap this one into the other car and see if it'll start. Just quickly for due diligence, here you go. Key in. No fuel pump. Crank. No start. Now though, get this out. Stop that. There's our 372 relay. Of course. Well, if it was good, it's probably not now. Other relays in. Key in. It was worth a shot, but that doesn't seem to be our issue. So, I'm just going to take this relay from this car and put it in my other one real quick, just to see if it'll start. I will note, though, that though the relay was clicking, it didn't seem like that one was. It may have been I still didn't hear the fuel pump. So, Alright, back in the Quattro car. That's the relay from the auto one. Both relays. There you go. Not the relay. I'm just going to throw this back in that car. I'm not going to put the interior back together in that one because there's no point. I lied. It takes like 15 seconds, so I just did it. You know what makes me upset about this car versus the Quattro? The key fob work. Mine only locks. Well, it can't all be that easy, but at least we know what to rule out. I still don't think the fuel pump's priming, but now that I listen to it a little bit more while it's cranking, sounds like maybe I should compression test it to see what's going on in there. We could get some starting fluid in there too, see if it'll run and idle on that. But for now, you guys understand why I bought the car and what the plan is. I already have some people lined up to buy some parts, so hopefully I'll get my money back out of it relatively quickly, and I can start pulling all the parts I need off of it. And then we can start using the auto front wheel drive B5 to make my manual Quattro B5 look better. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and add me on Snapchat at BigB1011. If you want to see a picture of your car featured at the end of the video, send a picture of your car to me at cursforeverhelp@gmail.com. If you want to support us on Patreon, see your name at the end of every video now going forward. Patreon.com/BCAutos. Every dollar from the Patreon goes explicitly to making videos. For the record too, the Audi did not come out of the YouTube fund because that would have taken all of it. The YouTube fund is sitting, waiting for the Mustang to go drifting, not this coming weekend, but next weekend. Overall, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.